In the world of IT audits, let me give you a cheat code real quick. There are 3 key controls. Can we all type that real quick? Let me give you a cheat code. All right, I just want to see if I can make my people's lives much. Can we all type 3 key controls, everybody? Can we all, remember I used the word key controls. 3 key controls. All right, can we all type it real quick? Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Now, I'm not saying they are the only controls, okay? All right. Thank you all for typing that. Okay, good. In the world of IT general controls, right? Can we all do me a favor also? I want us to take it a little bit, one step, another step. Let's call it ITGC. Can we all type ITGC real quick, everybody? ITGC, everybody, type ITGC. ITGC simply means IT general controls. That's all it means, okay? All right. Thank you. Control number 1 in that world, ladies and gentlemen, drum roll. Can we all type logical access? Everybody, can we type it together? Please, let's do it as fun. But anything you type, do me a favor, just put ITGC in front, then put dash logical access. Going forward, you just put ITGC dash LA, logical access. But for now, let's do ITGC logical access. Let's go. Thank you. Thank you. All right, that's control number 1. Let's go to control number 2. You know, I said there are 3 keys. All right, let's go to 2. All right, 2. Let's do ITGC, then let's do change management. Can we all do that real quick? Thank you. After this first one, going forward, we just use ITGC, then dash the initial LACM, you know, after this first one. The third one, all right, let's go. ITGC, then let's call it we can call it IT operations. Some people call it computer operations, but let's call it IT operations. So some people call it computer operations, you know, let's just call it IT operations, okay? All right. Can we all type it, please? Thank you. So now let me ask you, first quiz, tell me the 3 controls that are key controls we test in IT audit. Let's go. Thank you. Now give me the 3 together now, please, if you don't mind. Thank you. All right, Loya, you're awesome. Love it. Yep. Can we all put it together for me? Thank you. All right. All right. Jermaine, you're awesome. Just a LACMIO. You're just a cheat. Yeah? I like that. Okay, but always put the IDGs in front of it though. Okay. All right. Love it. Okay, cool. All right. So now let me cheat again. Remember I said I want to make it easy, right? That's my goal. I can do all the big talk, but let's just make it easy. So we know there are 3 key controls in IT audit, right? Number 1, logical access. Number 2, chain management. Number 3, IT operations. And I'll tell you some years back, I remember then, I don't know if things have changed along that line. I mean, believe it in my interview, and this is my exact words. I remember, you know, I've worked on some controls. Some of the controls I've worked on include logical access control, change management controls, IT operation control. Boom. So I listed the 3, and I now went and said, under logical access, ABC, which I'm going to get to now, under change management, boom. Under IT operations, boom. So I'm kind of giving them specific on each of the controls I've worked on. So now we have those 3 tidied up, right? Logical access, change management, IT operation. Now let's talk about logical access. And don't worry, you guys will see where I'm going to with this. For logical access, ladies and gentlemen, right? Um, because we're talking about access control, right? Fundamentally, the key controls under logical access are 1. Can we all type new user testing? New user testing. That's first one. So just put LA, put ITGC, LA dash new user testing. New user testing. Second one, terminated user testing. Don't worry, I'll explain every one of them. The third one, transfer user testing. And I would add another one, security parameters. Okay. All right, let's go. And I just copied it also. Let's talk about each one. New user testing is saying for a new user that joins the organization, appropriate access is granted to them based on their job functionality. That's it, right? The access you're granting to a new user is based on their job functionality and it's approved by their management, right? That's it. That's really the core of it. That's the new user testing. The second one, transfer user testing. Transfer user testing is saying that people transfer from departments all over the time. I mean, everywhere in the world, right? People move from one location, one role to the other. So I'm saying for transfer users, access granted to them does not cause potential segregation of duty issue. Because think about it this way. If somebody's access was to process payroll in their previous role, then you also now give them access to create an employee in the system in their new role. That is a conflict because it means now they have a role that can potentially cause conflict. In their previous role, they were doing payroll. Now they're doing HR master record. They can create their grandmother in a village and pay them because now they have a role that is conflicting. So you want to make sure you check that so you are testing for that. The third one, terminated users testing. What that is saying in simple terms is that if a user is terminated in our organization, their access is removed as per your policy and procedure. That's it. Because think about it. I mean, irrespective of how the person lives, you want to make sure their access is removed. That's the gist about it. I think that's reasonable enough, right? If you are terminated, we should remove your access. That's not complex. Now, some organization will say it has to be removed within 2 business days. Some would say within 24 hours. Whatever your policy and guideline is, you just follow it. And the final one, generally, security parameter, we are saying, what is your password configuration setting? There's a reason when you try to, when you try to create a new account, some organization, they will show you the guideline, 8 character, alphanumeric, capital letters. They will give you some criteria, right? That's the system parameter setting. Some would say, what is the ideal session login? Meaning, if you walk away from your screen, how quick should it just zone out, right? Those are the things we are talking about in general. All right.